Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video. Is it true? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, why haven't I? And I go, because I've been busy. I made up my mind that I've been busy. And so I wanted to make a video, or I'm making a video about the concept of being busy versus being productive. And because I made up my mind that I'm busy, and that was my conclusion, what I find that I automatically do is begin to eliminate things that mean a lot to me. So I love making these videos because I know they make a difference for you guys and for me too, because I get to review these awesome concepts. So anyway, consider the second that I concluded I'm busy, I begin to find ways to eliminate stuff. That's my way of coping with the idea of being busy. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, I'd rather shift that over to, concluding I'm being productive. So it's, essentially I'll be looking at the same series of actions and, the activities that I'll be doing each week, but I'll look at them as productive instead of, being busy overall. By the way, what's inspired me also to do this video, I was in the office the other day, or Deepak Chopra's office, watching him film a video that I put on my Facebook, and it was awesome. It's the first time I ever met him, and it was just neat to sit there. I was just like, whoa, this guy is it's like, I don't know. It's like the modern Gandhi to me. Just a powerful dude. He did it on one take. I'm like, all right, that's the deal. It's like, I love, what he's doing. And the key is to be able to, just get a sphere of influence and then make a difference. And he's totally not motivated by, all the things that come, the fame and all that stuff. And he really has a cause, and he gets excited about changing the world, and he totally understands the whole collective consciousness and how we're all entangled, and he's looking to make a difference for everybody. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So about productive versus, I'm busy. And what I found was that, I look at events and stuff in my schedule, and I start to conclude I'm busy. But in actuality, and some of you have heard me say this before, there's 168 hours per week, 24 hours a day. No matter what, I'm going to be filling that time with actions. Sleeping is an action. Watching TV is an action. Running 10 miles is an action. Running 1 mile is an action. Anything. I don't know. Showering. Looking at the wall. Just watching TV. They're all a series of actions. And no matter what, I'm going to fill 168 hours. So why would I ever conclude myself as busy in one day versus, another day? Because if I'm on vacation, quote unquote, that's a whole nother conversation, by the way. But if I view myself or perceive myself on vacation, I never say I'm busy, but yet I'm still filling 24 hours each of those vacation days with stuff. So, anyway, a tip for us is to let's not conclude that things are stressful or certain events are overwhelming or certain events are more significant than the other. How about everything is just significant in general? Everything we choose to do is important to us and adds value to us and people around us. That's why we do it. So, from now on, I'm not going to conclude that I'm ever busy. I'm just going to conclude that I'm productive, and I'll know what those different actions are producing. And to me, the idea is to be able to, things that in the past I used to view as stressful, like activities I view as stressful, like studying for a test. My objective is to be able to do those things, but be relaxed while doing them. Why can't we be in control of our bodies at that level? If I watch TV for an hour, I'm chilling. If I study for an exam for an hour, it's still an hour of activity. So the true test, I shouldn't say test because it seems like it's hard. Anyway, the desired ability is to be able to be as relaxed studying for an hour as we would be for, watching TV. And one way that's lately it's been helping me, deal with that. And anytime I feel myself getting stressed out or viewing oh my God, this is really hard, or this is stressful, I think back, I go, when I'm 80 years old, am I really going to reflect back and see this as a life-altering, life-turning, moment? And the answer is no. And I'm also dealing with a little bit of a medical issue that I'm looking into. Now I'm, making sure I go to doctors, but that's another whole conversation too. I made a video about that. Let's make sure we go to doctors when there is something that concerns us. So I'm dealing with a bit of a medical issue. Don't worry, it's nothing, I'm not going to end my life. But it really puts things, for me at least, into perspective. So it's like, potentially things could be worse. So the things I normally complain about, I'm like, you know what? When I'm 80, I'm not going to care, and I'm dealing with this other thing. And so that other thing I'm dealing with, it really, I again, it puts things in perspective. It allows me to, anything that I complain about as being stressful or taking too much of my time or overwhelming, I'm actually, able to look at them as and appreciate them, knowing that I have the ability and the opportunity to do those things. And I've said this earlier, but it's like, instead of being stressed out about running, being tired, I'm actually appreciative that I have the ability to run, and I take full advantage of that. So, anyway, summing this all up, let's catch ourselves, making up our mind that we're busy, and let's just switch it over to productive. And just know that no matter what, we're going to fill 168 hours a week with different activities. So, let's do our best to make sure that, we view each thing, and I don't know, let's just make sure we're relaxed and at ease and at peace when we, approach different activities. When all is said and done, we're 80 years old. We're not really going to give much of a damn about a lot of stuff that we pretend to give a damn about. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean we're not committed and things don't matter, but you get the idea. Enjoy.